Hey guys, welcome back to part 4, Windows Movie Maker, creating professional videos for whatever it is that you do. And this one here is we're going to add in a music file. So here we are, part 4. It's the last video that we were just working on in part 3. We have not rendered it yet. So the first thing that we're going to do is going to go ahead and render it. So we're at ENBridge Edit 2. We always want to make sure that we save our work. So we save that work. And what we do again, like we did earlier, we don't do publish movie because then it goes directly to social media or your OneDrive, but I want to save movie for my computer. It'll create it as an MP4. The default name is, when it's a Windows Movie Maker file, it's a WLMP, but I want to save it now as an actual video file. You can play it anywhere, and it creates as an MP4. I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to pause the video while it's rendering. Okay, 98, 99, 100%. It's going to create a folder. And now it can play it or open the folder. Okay, so I know exactly where it is. I'm just going to go ahead and let's go ahead and play it. We're going to add some music now to this file. There goes our video.
Hi, this is Vic, and I want to
let's go directly to where the cool picture effects that we just added in were.
Now, following the system and working smart.
We put in those tilts.
Being a stay-at-home dad for the last several years, traveling and speaking on stages and impacting the lives of entrepreneurs. So what I'm going to do right now is introduce you to the system on the next page.
Okay, so we've done all that. Now what we want to do is, towards the end, we want to add some music. So let's just say right about
and helping you to get started. Talk to you soon.
Right here. So when this here comes up, we've got about 36 seconds of this playing. Remember, the reason why we did this for such a long time was that as soon as it's done on YouTube, YouTube takes away your viewers to some other very interesting videos along the same topics. And if you had a call to action in there, forget about that ever happening. So we want to have like a 30-second play of this. And at that point, they may take the time now to drop down into the description field within YouTube and click on any links that you may have. So we may want to add some music to this, okay? So what we had to render this as an MP4. We're going to close out this project. See if we could do it here. We're just going to close it out, exit. Okay, we're going to reopen Windows Movie Maker. And we're going to start a new project, and that is the video that we just rendered. Let me refresh this. And we should have edit 2. Remember, we want to bring in the MP4 file, not the WLMP, the file that we just rendered. That's edit 2. Okay, the reason why we had to do it this way, because we want to add music. We already had a music file added to the previous video, and that was our voice narration over and above the pictures. We brought it in as a music file. You can't bring in two music files over and above each other. So we had to render it as an MP4. We've got the exact video now, and now we're going to add music to this. So we're going to scroll down to the part where I want to add the music, which is probably right about here. Oh, close.
With you and help.
So you just have to be careful on what type of music you add to it. I know that YouTube offers you some royalty-free music. There's other royalty-free music out there. And I know on YouTube, a lot of times I do hear like music that's today's pop music on there. I'm not sure if they're just on there until they get found and they get shut down. I'm not sure how that works. But just to play it safe, work with some royalty-free music that you can work with the type of project that you're doing. If you're doing some type of marketing project or you're doing some type of paper, you want to make sure that it's available, that royalty-free music can be used with that. Sometimes you have to give credit to the artist, but let's just go ahead and add in some royalty-free music here just as an example, and then you do it the way that you need to do. So remember, so we have the cursor here at the 1 minute 4 second mark, and we're going to add music. And if you remember from the previous video, maybe number 2, we can either add music, which is going to start at the beginning of my video, or at the current point. So I'm going to say at the current point, and it's going to open up. Let me go over to my royalty-free sounds, and let's take a little upbeat ukulele, and let's have this come in with a slow increasing volume. Okay, what we're going to do here is video volume. Nope, we're going to go to options, music volume, fade in. Let's do slow because I'm still talking, and then let's do fade out, medium. Okay, and well, let's do medium both ways. You play with it and you see what you like best. Let me bring this back here a little bit.
And I'll be connecting with you and helping you to get started. Talk to you.
Now, the music volume is a little bit loud for me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it. Now, this is totally mute. There's no need to do that, otherwise you wouldn't have brought in a music file, so I'm going to put it low here. Okay? And one other thing I'm going to do is we want to emphasize, remember the audio mix? We want to emphasize more of the video sound at this point as opposed to the music. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So let's bring it on back and let's play it.
And I'll be connecting with you and helping you to get started. Talk to you soon.
Okay, I kind of like that. It's a little upbeat, whatever appeals to the type of video that you're creating you want to do. And let's just go see if it works all the way at the very end. It goes to the end. Let's see if it fades out. Faded right out. Perfect. So now we've got ourselves a fully edited video with some nice music at the ending. And the last thing that you want to do, remember, save your work. Okay, we want to call this is going to be edit 3. I can even call it the final cut, but who knows, maybe we're going to do some other stuff to it later. So we'll just call it edit 3. Hit save, hopefully. And there it goes, edit 3 is in the name. And then finally what we always want to do is we want to, now at this point if you want you could publish it directly to Facebook or YouTube, but again I like to go ahead and do it in 2 steps. I'm going to save it to my computer and I'm going to call it, it's going to be by default the same name except ending with MP4 as opposed to WLMP. I'm going to click save, I know what directory it's in, and it's saving the movie. And now at this point I can go ahead and take this movie, upload it to YouTube, and start driving traffic to it, or I can also add it into my blog and I could show you another video on how to do that. Alright, so we'll see you in the next one.